for the World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk is doing it. He's cashing in Money in the Bank. Edge. The DiBiase. Oh, what a sleep. The cover. Punk's got it. Punk's the champion. Punk's the champion.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Let me say it like they are one. Punk wins. Punk wins. Punk wins.
Okay guys, we're back for another edition of Wrestle-Talk, only this time, hopefully, it'll be in HD. And let's get into it. A great episode of Raw this Monday. But before we get into the big news, CM Punk won, let's talk a little bit about Kofi Kingston. Okay, Kofi Kingston won the Intercontinental Championship at Night of Champions after being drafted to Raw. What do you think about that?
Kofi Kingston winning. I like Kofi Kingston a lot, but maybe it was a little too early for him to go to the main brand and win championship.
How long has Kofi Kingston now? Been about 6 months, and he's already the second highest champion on Raw at least. And MBG's comment flying past there. Now let's get into the big news. CM Punk wins the World Heavyweight title on an episode of Raw that we won't soon forget. And SDK WWE's comment flying past. I got a lot of comments coming up, and we got a lot of time to talk about CM Punk. What do you think about this at first?
I was shocked. I was flipping out when he won, as many people were probably.
It was definitely a big shock. The way the show started, JR coming out, saying goodbye to the fans, everybody could think that it was just going to be a normal edition of Raw. Edge comes out and interrupts JR, Batista comes out and beats up Edge, all the same, and then when Punk came out, everybody's jaws hit the floor when he cashed in, and now he's the World Heavyweight Champion. And it's kind of confusing to think about, considering how long could Punk possibly reign? If this was just done to get a higher ratings and a little bit of shock, then he'll not make it past SummerSlam. But if this is a long-term reign, because he is a good wrestler, and this is what this show's all about, let's not forget, then he should have an extended reign. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, it is a wrestling show, and a good wrestler as world champion couldn't hurt the show. This is not a drama show like Vince thinks it is, which is why we get him getting collapsed on and limos exploding and all that stuff. But still, it's nice to see Punk as a world champion. You think that will be in a few years' time though? I was a little bit shocked. Well, actually, I was really shocked, like everybody watching Raw was. I'm pretty sure that this is not going to have any bad effects, like a lot of things that happen nowadays. But still, when do you think Punk would actually lose the title?
I think he's probably going to lose at Great American Bash.
Well, coincidentally enough, I was thinking he was going to lose it to SummerSlam. But I don't really think anybody's giving Punk much hope to hold on to the belt for that long, even though he should. But this is only Punk's second title, and he's holding the World Heavyweight title. One would make the argument that Punk is not even a heavyweight, and by one I mean Triple H, because Triple H has always tried to keep down people. RVD, Kane, Booker T, etc. But this is not about him. More importantly, The news broke earlier this week that CM Punk would headline the show at Madison Square Garden, upcoming against Batista for the World Heavyweight title. Sigh. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it means that Batista's probably going to turn heel soon.
Well, Batista turning heel, like I talked about in the last audio show, would be a beneficial move for his career since, let's face it, Batista was stale on SmackDown and he is stale as a good guy. Putting him as a bad guy would be more effective since he's already got the things that he needs to be a bad guy. He's big, scary, intimidating, and all that other stuff that you need. But let's talk about, well, we still have time, we have about 4 minutes left. We'll talk about some of the other things that we saw on Raw. Like, we saw a segment with Kane and Jamie Noble. But Jamie Noble getting moved was no intention of giving him a push, but more intention, since Noble backstage is a producer, director, and moving him was more a backstage move than an on-screen move. But it was a pretty funny segment, even though it did spill out to the ring. Seeing Katie Lee Burchill talk is just sends shivers down people's spines because her accent is annoying and disturbing. And what do you think about at the end of Raw? JBL versus CM Punk spilled out into a brawl with John Cena and, surprisingly of all people, Time.
Yeah.
What
I
was
thought it
that?
was weird that Time came out with Cena.
I didn't understand what was going on at that point. I'm thinking that it might lead to a stable, some kind of street style stable, like John Cena used to be. Because Time are like street style thug kind of gimmick. Cena used to have the heel rapper gimmick, which is when he was at his best. Everybody loved to hate him. Now they just hate to hate him. Even though I kind of like Cena. But he's kind of stale too. Maybe he should go back to rapping like he used to. We also saw on Raw Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes taking on some guys. I can't remember what they were called. What were they called again? I don't know. Well, they were just those guys who come around and get beaten. Anyway, they just give the guys a rub. So it doesn't really matter what they were called. And what do you think of Cody Rhodes' promo? The little promo he cut?
He's getting a lot better on the mic.
Well, it couldn't get that much worse. Well, he was okay, but his character's still a little bit stale. And in the upcoming weeks, this heel turn should make him a better all-around superstar because, let's face it, Cody Rhodes' voice is about as stale as a bread in a heating duct. But anyway, good luck to him, and of all people, Ted DiBiase as a tag team. Unlike you predicted, D.H. Smith. Well, I knew that it wasn't going to be D.H. Smith whenever I heard that D.H. Smith had been traded to SmackDown in the supplement bracket. Anyway, we're running out of time already. I just hate how YouTube doesn't take all the large videos. But still, anyway. That's going to do it anyway. Hope everybody enjoyed Raw as much as we did. We'd just like to remind you that Smileman94, our good buddy Aaron, is back at youtube.com/SmilemanIsBack. This has been the Wrestle-Talk audio show with John and Drew. Please visit www.freewebs.com/Wrestle-Talk. There's a hyphen in between Wrestle and Talk. Good night, everybody!